How dexterous are you?
Dexterious?
Dexterous.
Some would say dexterous.
Dexterious!
That sounds like a name.
Dexterous Duke Marriott.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the Rambling Knave. I'm Brandon.
And I have 19 levels in douchebag.
All 19.
Well, the 20th level was in proctology.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, as you can probably tell, this week we're doing D&D. Again.
And once again, that does not stand for dicks and drinking, although, as we have mentioned in a previous episode, we may do that episode
At some point.
At some point.
So we decided we were going to make ourselves in D&D, but to kind of switch it up a little bit, be a little bit more fun if I make him, he makes me. We're not going to roll. We're just going to give each other numbers.
Yeah, and the other person has to deal with our decisions because we're the ones making them.
Yeah, I mean, you can bitch and moan, and I can bitch and moan, but it's not really going to matter or change anything.
Yeah, no, it won't.
So
you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah, so we're going to go back and forth. So, what's my name?
Your name is Illities the Bothered because you are constantly anxious about everything.
You're right, and now I'm worried about this.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm worried about what you're going to put on
You
there.
are now Illities.
Yes. And for you, your name is Alcoholic.
Listen, it's not full on yet, it's just borderline.
Well, no, that's why it's split.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Once you become full, then it just slurs Alcoholic.
Once I hit level 20, it just... It's one word.
No, I think it's really just level 2.
Yeah.
You could be a full alcoholic at level half.
I
like
mean,
we are.
that's true. Yeah, we don't even have levels yet.
No. All right, so class.
Well, because you're so into like science and stuff, I've decided you would be a wizard because alchemy is basically the same thing as science.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no difference between trying to turn like shit into gold than there is like in the periodic table of elements.
I'm not even going to get into that one. And for you, I think more like the drunken master, the drunken monk. Just kind of like, the dirty monk that just lives on the side of the street begging for alms, and then like somebody tries to grab it and you just jump up and kick the shit out of them.
I mean, that's giving me a lot of credit because I would try to kick the shit out of him and just get my ass whooped.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'd be doing this in like a really poor third world country and you'd be well fed, so
okay.
you could probably win just on like nutrition factor alone.
Well, there we go. As long as I'm somehow well fed in a third world country, I call this a great success.
Great success.
Yeah, like I'm eating like hamburgers
In front of them.
Yeah, and like
pocket dogs.
Yeah, and like the African savannah, and they're like, "Can we have one?" I'm like, "Nope."
Because I'm American.
Could I have some coins? Ow.
Give me some of your ridiculous money.
Yeah.
All right, so so now the scores.
Yeah, moving on to ability scores, and for those of you who aren't well versed in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, there are 6 ability scores that are kind of like the whole point of putting the score in there is a bit arbitrary because the point or the score just gives you a modifier, but they don't just give you the modifier; they give you these scores from like 0 to 20 or like negative whatever to 20, and then the modifier is what counts. So the scores are essentially arbitrary.
But nonetheless, the higher the number, the more adept at it you are, or this is something you have. A 10 in anything is basically considered like you are normal,
Average.
You're dead average. A 20, in intelligence, you're fucking Elon Musk or something.
You're like Elon Musk if his brain fucked Albert Einstein's brain and then Isaac Newton just happened to slide himself in that orgy.
Yeah. Or, strength, 20 is like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
So, there you go. So that's the primer.
There's strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
So
your strength is an 8, and I think I'm being generous with that.
Well, you're probably not wrong. And you know what? If you look back at the earlier episodes,
Yeah.
like, it probably would have been a 6.
Right,
But
yeah,
Since
so
I've been working out and
think-
I've lost a lot of weight,
Yeah, I think
I've
you've
bumped
leveled
it up.
I've watched you cut wood with your shirt off, so...
That's true, and it was pretty hot.
Yeah, and you were smoking, which just made the whole thing a little bit more like...
And drinking.
You were. I got a bit wet.
Nothing like chopping firewood with a
Yeah.
cigarette hanging out of your mouth
and the
and
beer right next to it getting like splinters of wood inside of it.
and then still drinking that.
Well,
same
yeah,
beer.
but that's good because it's fiber.
Yeah,
It helps you poop.
That's the most manly thing I think I've done in a very long time.
Drinking splinters?
No, just drinking while smoking a cigarette and chopping wood.
I was there, so I can account for this.
Yeah.
It did happen.
Noah was there too, actually.
Was he there for the wood part? I mean, he's always there for your wood part.
I think so. I think he was there. Well, okay, so for you, for strength, I'm going to say, I see you work out a lot, so I'm going to give you a 12. You were,
Alright.
you're
I will take that. I will take slightly above average strength.
yeah, you're 2 points above average.
Yeah, it's mostly in my forearms.
Well, he's got that jerk strength. I mean,
Yeah.
his left arm is worthless, but that
Yeah,
right
yeah.
arm,
Well,
buddy.
You say that, but I'm pretty
Stranger.
ambidextrous when it comes to that. I love doing the stranger.
Your grip strength is
Well,
just
yeah, when you can't
massive.
feel your hand, you gotta just, grip as hard as you can and hope something...
White knuckle it?
Yeah. Hope something spurts.
Oh, gross.
For dexterity, which is like your agility, essentially, you get a 6.
Oh, yeah.
You get-
and that's
you get a 6.
very generous.
And
I
then,
am not
I'm just gonna
envy.
say, you get a 6 in Constitution, because I feel like you're sick a lot.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Although, I may bump that one up, because you're looking a little bit better.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know what, I think we're gonna move Constitution up to 8.
Hey,
Because,
30 pounds?
30 pounds lighter, and your doctor says you're not gonna die from cholesterol. So, his Constitution has just leveled up.
So for you, your dexterousness.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm giving you a 9.
What?
See, that's a dick move because, those modifiers we were talking about before, they go up on the evens.
Yeah, every even they go up by 1. So I'm literally like a number below going up by 1.
Because I've never really seen you stretch much.
Yeah.
I've seen you work out, but I've never really seen you stretch much.
Stretching doesn't build muscle, you just need to work out. You just need to pound it.
Hence why
Yeah.
you're a 9.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
and Constitution, I will also give you a 6. Due to the fact of your anal problems.
Oh yeah, alright.
Yep.
I
mean,
don't know
we
how that... Listen, that can't offset everything else, although I do feel like I'm constantly dying from every other disease.
Alright, I will do the same thing for you. I will give you an 8.
Okay.
But that's as high as that goes because, you know what?
I do have some good butt problems for those of you at home who want to know. It's just...
I'm sorry.
It's like it was put through a meat grinder down there.
Yeah, it's...
And then, like, trampled by elephants.
a herd of water buffalo.
Yeah. And it looks like it's trying to shit itself out.
It's just a destroyed rose.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. Moving to intelligence, I'm actually going to give you a relatively decent score. I'm going to give you a 14.
I appreciate that.
Because you are a smart, intelligent human being, despite what you see on this show.
Yeah.
Outside of this show, he's very well spoken, and he knows a lot of stuff about the histories and that alchemy we call science.
Yeah.
That dark alchemy.
The dark alchemy.
Yeah.
Alright, so, and I'm going to give you a better than average score. I'm going to give you a 12.
Ooh,
Because you are well read.
Ah, I
See?
am not read though.
Well, no. You are well read. You read a lot, and yeah, you know a lot of the words.
I do know some words. I would prefer to be well hung, but we can't have everything
we can't
want.
study our way to a bigger dick.
That's a good point. I've tried.
If that was true.
I've read numerous books on the subject, and none of them have helped.
No.
Not at all. Not even the tugging.
No.
Wisdom, I'll give you a 10. I think you're pretty average at wisdom. I think you know not to put your dick in a blender, or touch something when it's hot.
See, and with that, I'm giving you a 6.
Because I put my dick in the blender.
Yeah, you do.
Listen, it's not out. I know I shouldn't, but there's a curiosity factor.
But see, the wisdom would stop you. You'd be like, I should do this, and then you're like, but I'm wise enough not to put my dick on the oven. No, I'm not though.
I mean, there's some.
Maybe
burn
if I
marks.
put this on there, it'll burn off the scabies.
Maybe it'll burn it bigger. Maybe if I can like
scar tissue it to a
it'll
bigger
just,
size.
Yeah, grow, and so far it hasn't worked. That looks about as bad as my butt.
And last
is charisma, and I'm going to give you a 12 because you are a salesman, so you talk to people on the daily.
That's true.
Although I know you don't like talking to strangers, otherwise it would be higher. If you were like the center of attention at a party, it would probably be a 14 to a 16.
Yeah, I'm not that.
But since it's
I do it for a living,
Right, yeah.
not for fun.
Exactly, so you get a 12.
Yeah, no.
Which is still above average.
No, and I'll
You know?
honestly give you a 12 too. But
Oh.
see, you have that charisma, but you have that dark charisma, like Hitler and Stalin had, where people will follow you, but they don't fucking know why. Like, Pol Pot and you have like you're on the Venn diagram together.
All right.
There's an intersection there.
Hey, people at home. You should follow me. You should follow the Rambling Knave. You should hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because of what he said. Because we're both somehow charismatic. Apparently I'm just a fascist dictator like in The Wings though. Like I'm just waiting for my chance to jump up and kill a bunch of people, I guess.
No, I don't see you as that. I see you more as like almost like a Jonestown, but without the Kool-Aid.
Oh,
just
okay.
leading a weird religious cult.
I'd be cool with that. I would love to lead a weird religious cult.
See, I think if we did it, if we had like the Navians or the Navy,
The Navy, that's your name.
you would be the face.
Yeah,
I would be the man behind it actually running things. But you'd be the guy out there in the robes, and the sheikies.
I would be like, I don't want to say the George Bush because I'm not that stupid, but it'd be like if Dick Cheney and Barack Obama were in the presidency together, you would be the Dick Cheney to my Barack Obama. He was a smooth operator, and Dick Cheney ran the country.
Yeah.
So essentially that's what it would be, but it'd be a weird religious sex cult.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's gonna be some weird sex, weird,
Like
there
you've
might
never
be,
even heard of it.
You're gonna hear all kinds of animal noises from actual animals. Moving along.
Yep. All right. So
To skills.
So there's a shit house full of these.
There's
and
a lot.
They're athletics, acrobatics, whatever,
There's
that kind of
18
thing.
skills, and we certainly don't have that many.
So we just picked 4.
yeah,
4
we
for
each
each
get
of us.
4. So I'm going to give you animal handling because you are a pet food salesman and you work with animals a lot.
There's that.
And so there's that, plus you have to masturbate. So
and I have animals.
and you have animals.
Yeah. New
Mostly because that thing you call a penis.
puppy. Oh, I gotta
and you
control that
Yeah,
hog.
you handle that. I'm going to give you Arcana because you're into that weird science stuff that I'm not, quite sure of yet. I still think it's a dark alchemy. History, because you're a history major. He went to school for history, so he better know his history.
And physics.
And then persuasion, but I'm going to let you mention that when you get to it. So,
All right. So for you, I'm giving you athletics.
All right.
You are athletic.
I have played some sports in my time.
Yep.
I have done the
still
sports.
still in good shape.
I do. I can't run very far, though. That's
Second,
endurance, but...
yeah, that's endurance.
Yeah.
That's more of a constitution sort
Yeah.
of thing. Second, I'm giving you medicine.
All
because
right.
you have a decent passing knowledge of medicine because you're constantly on WebMD trying to figure out what the fuck that thing is on you.
That's true. This thing on my arm right here, I thought it was a flesh-eating virus when it came up.
You won't
'cause
think
I
he's
didn't know-
fucking kidding.
I didn't know where
He's
I got it from.
Dead serious.
Yeah, no, I'm real serious. If it's not the fact that I woke up with early onset Alzheimer's, I have something wrong with my heart or my lungs at any given time.
Yep.
There's always something wrong with my butt, which is actually serious, but I can ignore that because it's real.
Yeah. So that's why I'm giving him medicine because he's constantly having to deal with that.
Yeah,
sort of
plus,
thing.
pills.
Yeah. I will give you religion again for that whole dark.
The cult thing.
Dark charisma cult thing. Plus, you actually have done a lot of religious studies.
I do like religions. They are quite philosophical and deep in nature.
And that's with your philosophy and
Yeah.
everything. Religion, philosophy,
spirituality. It's all good.
It's all bullshit.
And it's not dark alchemy.
No. Okay, and then as he said, I give him persuasion.
We both
as well.
get persuasion.
Now, this one is for a very solid reason. I have a very beautiful and wonderful wife.
I have a very beautiful and wonderful wife as well.
There's no fucking way either one of us deserve either one of those
Not
women.
in the least
So
bit.
we have a 20 in persuasion
Yeah.
because we had to persuade them
Somehow.
not only to go out with us on the first fucking point,
But to continue to go on dates with us till this point.
where we're married. She
Yeah.
like is contractually obligated to sleep with me.
Right? He gets a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
So there is that. Now, there's also, if you pick a class in Dungeons & Dragons, you get certain features from that class. We are eschewing that because we don't have any of those abilities at all. So we gave each other our own made-up abilities. Two. And Brandon gets furious masturbation and day drinking.
You know, that's really funny. Because I give you gaping butthole and night drinking.
Wait a minute. How? What? Okay, features and traits are supposed to help you in some way, and I'm unsure how a gaping butthole helps.
Well, you'll find out here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Because it
alright.
plays into your special attack.
Oh, okay.
So, for special attacks,
Mhm.
generally speaking, there's no such thing as special attacks. I mean, you have
Right.
spells and things like
Yeah.
that. But he's a monk. And because he has that gaping, busted asshole, I gave him a move I like to call the black hole envelope. This is where he drops his dashiki, leans forward with his dexterousness, spreads cheeks, and just scares the shit out of his enemies with his worm-like asshole and just starts sucking them into the event horizon where nothing will ever see the light of day again.
It is, yeah.
I mean, all those hemorrhoids kind of look like the Sarlacc pit.
Well, I was gonna say it's just like Cthulhu is coming out of the void to swallow you.
Yeah, the great old one.
Yeah,
losing
so
your
you just
colon.
kind of like lose your mind when you look into my rectum.
Yeah, yep.
Well, your attack, being the Browns fan that you are,
Woo.
you get the Fireball of Duracell, which for any angry Browns fan, you know very well. There was a game where we chucked batteries at the referees after they went back an entire play to screw us out of a game. So, yeah, considering you're a wizard, Fireball of Duracell.
Oh, I love it. That is
Yeah.
brilliant.
So that is what you get.
So that's what we have, guys. So thank you very
Yeah.
much for watching.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers still, so do that. You know, if I am as culty as he says I am, then you certainly want to follow this channel because it's the best channel on the YouTubes. So, bang that subscribe button, bang the bell next to the subscribe button, bang on over to Instagram and Twitter because things happen there sometimes, bang somebody you love while you watch this, and do all that banging so you're alerted when the next keg is tapped. Cheers.